For over 20 years, your #1 source for local professional wrestling entertainment. Previously on VCW Livewire.
Good story. You see, this title has been represented by Dave Ramirez and Andy O'Kenzie and Steve Beck. This title is finally represented by someone that has a little bit of class and isn't too piece of trash from South Boston. I'm a pro wrestler. Steve Beck is nothing but a barroom brawler. And quite frankly, no one is going to make me defend this title against Steve Beck tonight.
The Reaper, Steve Beck, out of nowhere. He's taking a book out of the Superstars playbook there, play out of the Superstars book by jumping the gun, so to speak, and not waiting for an introduction.
What is going on? Jason Rumble attacking Steve Beck, defending Ryan Matthews.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable matchup. I mean, unbelievable confrontation. We got to start off the Brotherhood doing what they do best with a plain old-fashioned beatdown here tonight, and the Reaper struggling to stay alive here. There's the VCW Heavyweight Champion, Mike McCarthy, Jason Rumble's arch nemesis.
You know what? You make a wish. You are not defending that title tonight. You do have a match. You have a tag team match. Everybody in our wrestling. It doesn't matter. I'm making the decision right now. You got a tag team match right now, and here is your partner, Jason Rumble. I gotta clear him up. If we're gonna do this, it's on our terms.
Oh my! What a main event for this evening!
Rob Teutul announcing Mike McCarthy and Steve Beck take on the Brotherhood. Steve Beck wanting nothing more than to get at the Brotherhood. And I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy wants the same. Mike McCarthy and Jason Rumble have their history. Steve Beck and Ryan Matthews theirs. I can't wait for our main event tonight.
The Reaper, Steve Beck, Mike, the VCW Heavyweight Champion, Mike McCarthy, versus the Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble, and the VCW Livewire Champion, the Superstar Ryan Matthews. What a main event this evening! We'll see on Livewire.
I can't wait.
All right, cameraman, come with me. See this right here? Yeah, that's the Superstars bag. Matty Cat, he's in for a surprise tonight. This piece of shit. Where the hell is this? Oh, gee. Does this dude ever shower? God damn. Oh, yeah. Special surprise for you there, Ryan Matthews. See how you like this one, buddy.
The following is a 6-man cash and carry match. The first 2 opponents will start out in the center of the ring, and 4 more will be tied to the corner posts and released with food throughout the match. Tie him to the post! Don't tie him to the post!
We are getting ready for, I believe, a first here, Sean Feeney, the cash and carry match. The rules are similar almost to an Elimination Chamber style, as there will be 4 men tied to the ring post. They'll be released at random intervals, one at a time, until all 4 men have joined the original 2, and we have 6 men competing for the championship.
Exactly. This is a first that I know of in VCW.
Yes, a championship shot on the line here. A chance at the VCW Cruiserweight Championship.
Cruiserweight.
And there you see the man known only as 7 making his way to the ring.
7?
Sorry, Shadow. He reminds me of the movie 7. What can I say?
Well,
Something about him.
As we all know, 6 competitors in this match, Shadow being one of them.
And he will be tied to the post, so we'll see who the first 2 men who have to go the entire length of the match will be. That obviously puts those 2 at a disadvantage, whomever they end up being.
I don't know, but there you see referee Glenn Kane with zip ties. And you know how hard zip ties are to break? You can't
absolutely
escape from those. They have to be cut.
I mean, so I've heard. Not that I have any personal knowledge or anything like that, anything weird.
Well, as we see, Shadow is not one of the first 2 competitors here.
Now, the interesting note is he did bring a book to read while he's waiting for his turn in the match.
As you said at
planning ahead.
As you said at the Tony Rumble Memorial back in November, it's fundamental.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I think it's actually the same book he was reading back in November.
It is. It's called The Book of Shadows.
So he's either a really slow reader or he's just savoring every word. I don't know.
Well, The Book of Shadows is actually not a book. It's more of like a...
it looks like a book
of his thoughts, kind of like a journal.
Oh, that's scary. And he is, in fact, sitting reading the article while he's waiting. And just the fans talking to him again, completely impervious to their comments. What the crap is this?
Well, if you don't know, this is the theme song of A.G. Saint, formerly known as Anthony Green, a referee here in VCW.
No relation.
Wrestler.
No relation.
No relation at all. Mark Green, Anthony Green, no relation.
I would not be related to anyone who would come out to the ring for this song.
You see AG, one of the crowd favorites here. Shadow, not so much. High-fiving the entire crowd. Now I wonder, is AG going to be one of the first 2?
Apparently not. I think they're making their way out in order, so the first 4 men out will be the ones tied to the ropes.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Again, very similar to some other types of matches we've seen like this.
I find it funny, Shadow can't get his jacket off because one of his hands is tied to the post.
And see, there you go, A.G. Saint recognizing that and taking his shirt off before getting tied to the post.
That cold stare. Like, just look at that stare. He is not a happy camper here.
But he did stop reading, which, I don't know that I can get down with that. And I will say this, all joking aside about the theme song of A.G. Saint, the last few weeks and months I've seen him here on VCW Livewire, he's kind of impressed me for a guy who's just kind of getting his feet wet here in VCW. Although I do have to question the wisdom of wrestling with that necklace on. And there you hear the distinctive music of the one, and thank God the only.
Actually, it's the 2. Your VCW Tag Team Champions.
Oh my God, they've multiplied since the last time I was here.
The great looking athletic men. Dan Terry, Michelle Mullett, missing Fabby T. Tony Ulysses here tonight.
Oh, Tony's not here?
Tony's not here.
I came to see Fabulous T.
Did you?
And
what's going on, Mullett?
oh,
Wow.
they really like it here.
Which one was he talking to? Was he talking to us?
I think he face palmed you. I think he was talking about you.
Oh. Well, that's not nice.
It was certainly not nice. Now, wait, which one is competing in the match at this point?
I don't know. I think they're both getting tied.
Something tells me it's not the first time these two have been tied up together. I'm just throwing that out there. We'll run that up the flagpole, see if anyone salutes it.
I don't think anyone's going to be saluting that flag.
That's why we need Fabulous T here. He'd be saluting at full mast, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I gotta tell you, it does not surprise me that for the first time in my life I've seen a belt with purple felt on the back of it, and that it came with Michelle Mullett.
It's actually blue.
And
It's a blue-backed belt. That is the Atlantic Canadian Championship from Canada.
Well, that explains it. Nothing good has ever come out of Canada. Well, maybe Pamela Anderson for a while. And Dan Terry warming up in the ring. I don't know if he's getting tied up or if he's starting off the match. He doesn't look like he's planning on getting tied up, at least not till after the event's over.
Michelle Mullett just licking that championship. I don't want to touch it.
Sean Feeney, why don't you let him lick your belt while he's at it?
My belt stays around my waist.
Wait a second.
I'm not a wrestler anymore, Mullett. Wow.
Is there a history between you two that I'm not aware of?
No, it's
A little after hours thing?
No,
or?
I guess everyone just hates commentators because
He's not going after me like that.
Well, you're not around, so.
I'm very round. Oh, and there's the man who has been on fire of late here in VCW, Jeremy Prophet. This guy has a future so bright, that's why he wears shades, as it were. I spoke too soon earlier when I said nothing good came out of Canada. Jeremy Prophet, obviously also from Canada. I don't have quite such a problem with him. And Michelle Mullet's humping the ring post and licking it. And he is humping the ring post. I've never seen that before.
Well, Jeremy Prophet, I'm guessing, is going to be locked up to that ring post. You're hiding behind the pole.
You say hiding, I say humping. And that's definitely
that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's a hump.
Yeah.
One hump or two. And Jeremy Prophet looks like
you see him taking off the gear before he gets tied to the post, unlike Shadow over there.
Yeah, Shadow kind of might want to rethink that strategy. And Jeremy Prophet also getting tied to the ring post, which means it will be Dan Terry starting off the match with whomever the final competitor been given a shot in this match by Commissioner Teutul is. And we'll find that out shortly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's taken a little bit of a long time to tie everyone to the ring post. Referee Glenn Kane has to make sure that everyone is tied up sufficiently.
Wait a second. I don't know if the camera can see this, but Dan Terry trying to help Michelle Mullett get untied. And as long as Michelle Mullett has one free hand, Dan Terry's happy. That's all it takes.
And ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor here in this match, the debuting Mike Paiva.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
Mike Paiva.
Mike Paiva?
Mike Paiva. debuting here in VCW. He's going to start off the match with Dan Terry. Glenn Kane just tightening that restraint on Michel Mullett.
And the official tightening the restraint of Michel Mullett, who was complaining. And he's hugging him to his crotch now. Really, I wish we could have moved them to another corner instead of right in front of us.
We'll be right back to more VCW Livewire action.
Fans, stay involved with VCW by getting interactive. Go to VCWLivewire.com to read news and updates, or like us at Facebook.com/BellTimeVCW, or follow us at Twitter.com/BellTimeVCW. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch all the episodes of VCW Livewire. VCW Interactive. May 25th, 6 p.m., VCW presents Mayhem at the Bell-Time Club, 40 Broadway, Wakefield, Mass. For more information, go to VCWLivewire.com or call 781-241-7705 to reserve your seat today. Be there and don't miss out Saturday, May 25th, 6 p.m.
We are back here on VCW Livewire.
I'm breaking the rules.
G.L.A.M? Is that what they go by?
G.L.A.M, the great-looking athletic men.
Okay, well, I'm just going to call them G.L.A.M because I'm not calling them great-looking athletic men. But if Michel Mullett is the first one to randomly selected to be untied, they could just team up, pick off the field, and then determine the winner between the two of them.
Well, here you see Mike Paiva starting off the match pretty good for his debut here in VCW against Dan Terry. He's champion, the tag team champion here.
And he has come in like a house on fire, absolutely. Now working him into the corner, and you got to be careful now with a competitor in each corner when you do take this strategy. Of course, working in the corner that is being occupied currently by A.G. Saint.
Well, A.G. Saint and Mike Paiva are both friends outside of VCW, and that's actually how they got Mike Paiva in here.
He clotheslines him down from a seated position, hooks the leg, and there's the cover. And that's another thing we should mention, Sean Feeney. Eliminations can occur before everyone is fully released.
Well, referee Glenn Kane over here, cutting with the duties of cutting the restraints on everyone as they're being released.
And doing push-ups as part of a pin cover.
Well, do you blame him? He's an athletic trainer.
But you got to question again the focus when somebody does a lateral press and tries to show off during it.
Dan Terry just keeping up Mike Paiva.
Showing off his, there's a splash now by Dan Terry. There's a cover.
It's not effective enough. Michel Mullett.
Now the overall match cannot end until all 6 men have had a chance to participate. But the match can end for any individual man at any time during the match. They can be pinned or eliminated.
Michel Mullett tied up, but Glenn Kane tied his hand too far to the post to be able to cut it off.
Now is he being released to enter the competition?
Yes, he is.
This is going to be a problem now as the great-looking athletic men.
I wonder if we have any scissors.
If they're able to team up, they can. As I said earlier, just pick off the competition.
Zip tie is probably not one of the most effective things in this match.
And yeah, we're gonna have to revisit this one for. And he follows him into the ropes with the knee, and again, as they are trying to get Michel Mullett freed here to enter the competition, and there's the cover, and he is finally freed, and he enters the fray. And in 2 minutes, we will have another competitor enter.
Great-looking athletic men putting the boots
And as I said, they have taken the opportunity to just... They are taking the opportunity to just team up and pick off the competition, and that's exactly what I was afraid of.
Well, do you blame them? They are the tag team champions.
A brilliant strategy, Sean Finney, don't get me wrong. And now falling shoulders into the corner, rolls out for a show, and then comes back in with another shoulder block.
The great-looking athletic men looking pretty great here.
Snapmare out of the corner, and now from a seated position, a rolling neck breaker. And Dan Terry, who started the match playing a bit of a cheerleader here, catching his breath, while he lets the fresher competitor do some of the damage.
But you got to wonder, will Dan Terry and Michel Mullett be able to coincide here in this match? When a VCW Cruiserweight Championship opportunity is on the line?
At some point, they would have to, although something tells me it will not be the first time they'll have come to blows. And there's a cover, and they've eliminated the first competitor.
Mike Paiva has been eliminated.
And now they can just sit back and catch their breath until the next competitor is released. And they will, as I said, just sit and wait and pick them off one by one. Brilliant strategy.
They're both doing pretty good.
And wait a second, A.G. Saint is now freed and entering the fray. And the fresh man now taking it to Michel Mullett in the corner, isolating him from Dan Terry, following him into the corner now. Bulldog headlock, follows with a clothesline.
But I got to ask, how did A.G. Saint slip out? Glenn Cain's on the other side of the ring with Shadow. How did A.G. slip out?
Was this an official release, or was he just...
I guess so. He's the only one that's being released.
Well, now he's going to have to fight for it now, either way. As they drop down, a kick to Dan Terry. Tries to kick Michel Mullett, who grabs him and allows Terry to sneak behind for the neck breaker.
Just pins him. 1, 2. And only a 2 count.
Again, maybe a missed opportunity there. Earlier you saw Mullett and Terry simultaneously cover the competitor to make it more difficult to kick out. There, Michel Mullett showboating while the cover was made. And a double suplex. And A.G. Saint, now the numbers game catching up to him, came out on fire. And then Michel Mullett with an elbow to Jeremy Prophet, who these two guys have a history.
But Jeremy Prophet can't do anything because he's tied to the post.
Absolutely, and I think Michel Mullett became a lot braver when he realized that.
I want to see how this transpires later on in the match. When Jeremy Prophet's sent out of the corner.
Well, again, by the time he's sent out of the corner, does he have to go 2-on-1 against the G.L.A.M?
I don't know. Maybe AG will be able to pull off an upset and take out one half of the Tag Team Champions.
And wait, Shadow has been freed and has entered the fray.
Big boot to Dan Terry.
Finally got his jacket off, and that's a missed opportunity for Terry and Mullett there by not taking out A.G. Saint before the next competitor was eliminated. Was allowed to enter the fray, I should say.
Flips Shadow over. 1, 2, 3.
And Shadow eliminated. I have to question the strategy there by A.G. Saint, eliminating the only non-G.L.A.M member in the match. And now we go back to a 2-on-1 advantage.
Well, you figure if these two ever got along, they could definitely be tag team partners. Both of them are wearing black and white.
I mean, I understand the take the pin when you can mentality, but you have to have better mindset and presence of what's going on in the ring than that. He set himself up to be eliminated to a 2-on-1 effort here.
Shadow grabbing the book, making sure he leaves with it.
And nice double axe handle to the chest as he was stretched across the knee of Dan Terry, adding extra impact to the blow.
Well, I'm pretty sure that A.G. Saint must be resenting and pinning Shadow right now.
If A.G. Saint can hold on for a few moments there, freeing Prophet. Prophet is free now to enter the match. And looking for his opening, and here he comes. Springboard outside in, double clothesline.
All men have been released in this match. Jeremy Prophet, a house of fire.
Scoop slammed into a sit-out slam. And now full back body drop. Almost, Michel Mullet's feet almost caught the back of Dan Terry's head on that backdrop.
Look at the intensity that Jeremy Prophet has in his eyes right now.
Jeremy Prophet has been a house of fire of late.
Nice double kick to the face
It wasn't that long ago he earned a big victory on Livewire over the current VCW Livewire champion, superstar Ryan Matthews.
But as we all know, that Ryan Matthews probably played some part in Jeremy Prophet getting stuck at the Canadian border and not able to make it to Quincy to face the Reaper Steve Beck for the VCW Livewire Championship.
And you see A.G. Saint and Jeremy Prophet each isolating a member of G.L.A.M to take away their numbers advantage. Very good strategy there by these two to work together until they eliminate one of the members of the Tag Team Champions.
Here we go, Do-si-do.
And
both men taken out.
And Dan Terry with a roll-up, and A.G. Saint.
Three.
He hooked the tights, and A.G. Saint.
That's a questionable call there. A.G. Saint's legs seem to be within the ropes, but
a
apparently
rookie
not.
mistake by A.G. Saint. All he had to do was reach up and grab the ropes to avoid the elimination.
Rookie mistake by Kevin Quinn, too. He missed the call.
Well,
as an official, you have to be able to make that call.
Mistakes by Kevin Quinn are just par for the course. It tends to happen when you run with Chris Charisma. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. G.L.A.M looking pretty good here. Simultaneously taking down Jeremy Prophet.
And yeah, now at this point with the numbers game, G.L.A.M can pretty much just take out Jeremy Prophet and work the 2-on-1 until they eliminate him, at which point they can figure out how they want to determine who's going to earn the title shot.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Who's going to win this if Jeremy Prophet is eliminated?
I have a feeling if Fabulous T was here, they would just let him work it out, but between the two men, at some point, you'd got to think ego would come into play. I mean, both men have aspirations of being champion.
They are champions and
singles champions, I should say.
Singles champions,
and
yes.
There's an elbow to the face of Mullett and a kick as Terry ran right into the boot. Prophet taking a time here to try to isolate one or the other.
Sets Michel Mullett up on the top rope.
Oh, nice kicks him in the back of the head. And there you see Michel Mullett is tied upside down. Cannot help Dan Terry. This is the opening for Prophet right there.
Uh-oh. I know what Prophet's talking. There you go.
I just have nothing to say. That's
this is a PG show.
Oh, and inadvertently, Michel Mullett has pinned his partner, Dan Terry, which makes this a one-on-one contest. And Jeremy Prophet, fresh, he is ready to unload here. He is one elimination away from a championship match.
Wait, watch this.
Dan Terry suplex, he pushed his partner into it. Oh! Dan Terry saved his partner right there with a low blow on Jeremy Prophet. You got to think this is the opening for Michel Mullett to earn the Cruiserweight Championship shot.
Nice
There's the splash. It's academic
two.
here. No! Prophet kicks out somehow.
Prophet is taking a beating here in this match, and somehow he decides that he's going to find the willpower to continue to kick out.
In the midst of coughing up a testicle, he managed to kick out. That's impressive. And now, Michel Mullett on the top rope.
Goes for another splash.
No, Prophet tried to put his foot up. Mullett outsmarted him until he taunted him.
Kicking him in the side of the head. And Jeremy Prophet and Michel Mullett, both Canadian champions.
He's got the arms hooked behind his back here. And he's got him. Oh, what a pile driver.
1, 2, 3.
And there it is. Jeremy Prophet defeats the numbers game, and I got to tell you, that was a brutal pile driver. Jeremy Prophet just leveled there.
Jeremy Prophet winning, and it becomes the new #1 contender for the VCW Cruiserweight Championship.
And you can see in the corner of your screen, we're going to replay some of the action from this action-packed matchup as Jeremy Prophet, with a huge victory, has earned himself a title match, overcoming all odds, the 2-on-1 advantage that the G.L.A.M had early on.
Just watch this pile driver here, Mark. Boom! Takes him down for the 1, 2, 3.
And a variation I haven't seen before.
The new #1 contender for the VCW Cruiserweight Championship.
And you have to say the odds-on favorite to be the future VCW Cruiserweight Championship with the role this guy's on right now.
and he still has the energy to do a backflip off the second rope. What an incredible contest, Mark Green. We're going to have to take a break right now, but more action is coming up now. Jason Rumble and Ryan Matthews taking on none other than the Reaper Steve Beck and Mike McCarthy.
The Brotherhood taking on Reaper and McCarthy, and that's going to be one worth staying tuned for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to more VCW Livewire with the main event.
Fans, stay involved with VCW by getting interactive. Go to VCWLivewire.com to read news and updates, or like us at Facebook.com/BellTimeVCW, or follow us at Twitter.com/BellTimeVCW. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch all the episodes of VCW Livewire. VCW Interactive. May 25th, 6 p.m., VCW presents Mayhem at the Bell-Time Club, 40 Broadway, Wakefield, Mass. For more information, go to VCWLivewire.com or call 781-241-7705 to reserve your seat today. Be there and don't miss out, Saturday, May 25th, 6 p.m.
Fellow Americans, is with the utmost pride and sincerity.
And there you hear the tones that can mean only one man coming to the ring.
Actually, two men. The Brotherhood, the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble, the VCW Livewire Champion, the superstar Ryan Matthews.
Perhaps one of
Somebody who knows how to call the action has finally returned.
Jason Rumble. They don't call him one of the smartest guys in the business for nothing, Sean Feeney.
Jason Rumble, a former VCW heavyweight champion.
Let's just call it what it is here, Sean Feeney. Quite possibly the most successful and decorated athlete to step in the ring of VCW and possibly the NWA New England history.
There you see Jason Rumble with his mother, Victoria Van Ellen, who, as we all know, is the widow of Jason's father, the original Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble.
And the leader of the Brotherhood, which has had many incarnations throughout the years, but the current incarnation might be one of the most dangerous. As you see superstar Ryan Matthews, who is a fierce competitor inside that ring, and is just really now hitting his stride after a long absence from the ring. You do not want to be on the wrong side of the Brotherhood. They really like you around here, Feeney, huh?
On by somebody out back. What a disgusting act that could happen.
Ugh. And the Boston Bad Boy, I'm not going to tell you what he said, but it involved golden showers. That's all I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, the music of the former VCW Livewire champion, the Reaper Steve Beck,
who had a very long reign with that championship.
Yes, he did.
Ended by superstar Ryan Matthews after a sneak attack took out his knee.
But where is he? That's the question. Where is Steve Beck?
I have no idea. He was out back earlier when I was back there. There he is. Taking his sweet time to make his way to the ring, but
taking a page out of the third Brotherhood member, the Daddy Cat DC Dillinger's playbook, making his opponents wait.
Perhaps a little bit of mind games as well there.
Steve Beck, one of the favorites here.
Maybe, just maybe, He and McCarthy were backstage lighting it up. The party, I mean. Having a good time.
If you say so.
What are you, new around here, Feeney? God,
No,
come on.
no, I'm not new. It looks like he just came out of the shower, though. That's what it looks like.
He does win the Bret Hart Hair Grease Award, doesn't he? And no love lost between Steve Beck and the Brotherhood throughout this history in VCW. Steve Beck seems to have had problems with the Brotherhood the entire time he's been here.
And here he is, the VCW Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Hate Maker, Mike McCarthy, also known as the Masshole. That's actually what he refers to his fans as, the Masshole.
Wait, so you can say Masshole, but I can't say Golden Showers?
Well, Masshole is kind of different. It's a take on the word.
I think we have a bit of a double standard going on here, Feeney.
A little bit. See, I don't usually call him the Masshole, but my former broadcast partner usually does, so I guess I'm going to have to say it from now on.
I'll say it. I have no qualms about it.
Hey, you know what? I'll just call him the Champ.
There you go.
I can hear you both.
I'm just sitting here singing the praises of the Boston bad boy, Jason Rumble. Perhaps nobody with more success than the Boston bad boy, Jason Rumble. This company, certainly the longest tenured total time as champion in VCW, I believe. If you added all the days up consecutively. And still talking about the urination.
What is this?
Wait a second. What is... Bo Douglas.
Bo Douglas?
What is Bo Douglas doing out here? I mean, we know...
Bo Douglas, he took my offer.
What offer?
Wait. Is Bo Douglas... What's going on? What do you mean, what offer?
Oh, my God. He's a special guest referee for this match.
Wait. Has this been approved by Commissioner Teutul?
Well, I don't see any other referee out here. Do you?
This is... Well, that doesn't mean the Brotherhood didn't take out another referee on their way out. This is...
I can't believe this.
I got to tell you, Sean Feeney, this is an interesting turn of events here. We all know the history recent history between Bo Douglas and Mike McCarthy. These two do not like each other. But, of course, Bo Douglas feeling Mike McCarthy stole his title shot at the Tony Rumble Memorial Show, eliminating him from the Battle Royal. However, Bo Douglas has a long storied history with the Boston bad boy Jason Rumble as both enemies and allies.
But let's not forget, back in the Irish American Club in Malden, Massachusetts, Bo Douglas walked out on Mike McCarthy.
Costing himself a possible title shot. He was that infuriated.
He's sitting with my mom because he knows he got to make the right decision.
And again, good point.
I want my title back.
And there's a point by the Boston bad boy. You see Bo Douglas sitting with Victoria Van Ellen, fraternizing with the family of one of the competitors.
No. My personal friend Adam said, listen, before I get
Just do it anyway.
I'll try not to scratch it.
You've been threatened, I think, before every match I've been out here with you.
It's literally because I'm taking the place of Chris Charisma.
They all love me. They all hate you. How does that work out?
Because you're never around. You're an NWA, CWA original.
It's true. Fair point.
They have to respect you. They were around when you were around.
Well, and I've shown them all respect. Apparently, they feel you disrespect them, Feeney.
I don't disrespect them. It's just because I'm new to the business, you know?
And whoa, wait a second.
Bo Douglas holding on to the championship.
Ring the bell. And here we go. We are underway. Mike McCarthy. Yeah.
Yes, Bo, the match started. You already called for the bell before.
I said he was angry, he was vicious, he was bitter, he was vindictive. I never said he was paying attention.
Well, apparently he wasn't paying attention to himself.
And that's embarrassing.
He ripped his pants.
Superstar Ryan Matthews ripped the crotch out of his pants.
I really hope he's wearing something underneath those pants.
If he's not, we might have a finger poke of doom 2 situation going on here.
But you think, look at Ryan Matthews. He's cracking up as well.
Even Bo Douglas, who hasn't cracked a smile in months, had to appreciate that one.
Bo Douglas cracking up laughing. Ryan Matthews cracking up laughing. Steve Beck and Mike McCarthy cracking up laughing. Hell, I'm cracking up laughing.
This is, in all my years, I've seen some things.
The match hasn't even started yet.
I've never seen a guy blow out the crotch of his pants before a match starts.
I mean, yeah, the bell rang, but he hasn't wrestled yet. The crowd just talking trash to Jason Rumble.
Can we call him the Turtle Ryan Matthews after that? A little something poking out of the shell, if you know what I'm saying.
This is PG. It's hard to keep things PG around you, aren't they?
They don't call me the big stick for nothing, Feeney. And I'll tell you, I'm ready for this match to get started. Bo Douglas apparently in no hurry to force the action. And Mike McCarthy's going to serenade, get the crowd going here, as it were. Hit him! Oh, okay. I thought he was going to jump on you.
I thought he was going to do a moonsault or something. Apparently, no. He just wanted to yell, "Fat kid ripped his pants." You want me to ring it again?
All right, so.
There we go. We'll restart the match.
Hopefully, and McCarthy stealing the hat of Bo Douglas. And these two do not get along very well.
Nice arm drag by Mike McCarthy, taking down Ryan Matthews. These two men are going to start the contest, and both men are champions here in VCW. Ryan Matthews, the Livewire Champion. Mike McCarthy, the VCW Heavyweight Champion.
And both of their partners, former champions, the men who took the belts from the other two. Interesting scenario. Of course, McCarthy defeating the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble in a three-way match with Homeless Harry Zanuck, and the superstar Ryan Matthews taking his title from the Reaper Steve Beck. And McCarthy tries to slide out of the ring, got his foot caught in the ring apron. And Douglas telling him to get back in the ring.
Bo Douglas having a fast count here.
Exercising his count, of course.
That was the fastest count I have ever seen.
Just be happy he was able to count. That's kind of where I go with Bo Douglas.
Well, maybe he only knows how to count up to 6. Who knows?
Ryan Matthews trying to stretch out. I think he's already stretched out enough, if you know what I'm saying. And an arm drag.
I think his pants have stretched out enough.
And I think they've opened up even more, Feeney. By the time this match ends, he might be completely nude. He's going to be nude by the end of the match.
Look, his pants aren't even together anymore.
His pants are completely split. His shirt's coming up. His pants are ripped. This is going to turn into a nude match before we know what's going on here.
I find this hilarious. We got to think of Hulk Hogan ripping his shirts. Ryan Matthews has re-innovated that to ripping his pants.
If this becomes a pre-match ritual, I'm going to have to stop coming here.
Well, luckily, Ryan Matthews is wearing something underneath those pants. Luckily.
Hopefully it's not a thong. Oh!
Ryan Matthews pushing off Mike McCarthy and crotching him on the top rope.
And for all the jokes about Ryan Matthews and his crotch in this match, he's taking it out on Mike McCarthy's crotch there, if you will.
Steve Beck getting
A
involved.
lot of good crotch talk in this match, Beanie.
Only by the big stick. Look at Mike, he's hung up on the top rope.
He is upside down.
Ryan Matthews taking advantage of it.
With vicious boots, and please tag Jason Rumble in before you're naked.
Mike McCarthy looking to be in some trouble here.
Dragging him to the corner.
It's as if we see the VCW Heavyweight Championship match again, just with the stakes raised a little bit higher.
Well, the Boston Bad Boy and Mike McCarthy have certainly developed a rivalry recently. They've had quite a few matches.
But the thing that I'm still curious about is which way is Bo Douglas going to go in this match?
Well,
is he going to favor the Brotherhood, or is he going to favor Mike McCarthy and Steve Beck?
The thing I know about Bo Douglas that I've known, like I said, I've known him for years. The thing I know first and foremost about him is that he goes both ways. So you never know where it's going to end up.
I don't even know how to talk after that. Like, what do I even say after that?
Well, I'm saying he could favor one side or the other. He goes both ways. What's your problem?
I have no comments. Jason Rumble taking over in this match.
And he covers one to it.
Bo Douglas not paying attention, talking with Steve Beck.
And he's choking him out. Bo Douglas not paying attention to the choke. Took his sweet time to get over there.
Just listen to the crowd here. The crowd is electric. I just say electric, I meant electric.
And
I guess I was just trying to stretch it out, I guess. Like Ryan Matthews' pants. I mean, he's trying to stretch those things out, apparently.
The skid marks are on display. Just, if he has any, I don't know that he does. I'm not trying to disparage the superstar, but maybe Bo. No, never mind. And there's the rest of the pants. And
luckily, he's wearing sweatpants.
It's a Long John situation here. And
ripping the pants.
Whatever you do, don't rip the other pair.
Actually, I think it's all one pair. I'm not sure if that's an inner lining or not. Sitting right into the corner, Ryan Matthews. Steve Beck poking him in the eye. That is not a nice move.
Two pants, Ryan Matthews.
Two pants, Ryan Matthews.
Two pants, Ryan Matthews.
Whoa, the referees.
Douglas
was distracted and low blow to Steve Beck.
And credit Ryan Matthews not allowing his wardrobe malfunction to distract him from the issue at hand in this matchup.
I am so glad that inner lining did not rip.
And the Boston Bad Boy in the corner with Reaper Steve Beck working him over. And he's going to send him back the other side. Snapmare out of the corner. And he's measuring him. And there's that kick to the back. Follows up off the ropes. And a big clothesline.
Big seated clothesline.
And whoa, that was a fast count by Bo Douglas.
What the hell was that?
That was a little bit fast.
Look at that smile, that smirk on Jason Rumble's face.
The Boston Bad Boy said when Bo Douglas came out that Bo Douglas had taken his offer. You got to wonder, does that mean he's affiliating himself with the Brotherhood? Was it a one-time payoff for this match?
Oh, dragged right into the corner.
And, of course, let's not forget the favor that the Rumble family has within VCW and the power. Perhaps Bo is doing this to get his title shot that he's been looking for.
Jason Rumble. I can't believe this.
Oh, what a splash.
Bo Douglas.
Cover two and...
Luckily, that wasn't too fast of a count. That was actually a normal pace count. So I'm kind of confused of what Bo Douglas is, which way he's going to go in this.
Bo Douglas has shown a little bit of favoritism here in this match at times, but not consistently. It's been a mystery to this point. Reaper Steve Beck with the tackle, and these guys have a lot of history together.
Yes, they do. And so did Jason Rumble and Mike McCarthy.
And now Rumble taking advantage of Bo Douglas being distracted by Mike McCarthy.
Shoulder tackle into the corner.
And McCarthy threatening to hit Bo Douglas, and if he does that, his team will get disqualified. And he's again, McCarthy not doing his partner any favors by distracting the official. He's allowing the Brotherhood to work the double team.
That is not smart strategy by the VCW Heavyweight Champion.
No, but McCarthy has never been a ring tactician. He's more a guy that works off some anger and some ability, but not what you would say a ring general.
Not at all. Steve Beck put the elbows to Ryan Matthews, ducks under a clothesline, comes back, double clothesline. Both men are down.
Both men are down, and Bo Douglas has to start counting here, but he's not. There we go.
There he is.
Taking his sweet time.
His sweet old time and counting this. And Mark Green is counting along.
I'm just helping Bo out. Sometimes he gets,
nice of
when
you.
things move a little fast, sometimes Bo gets a little distracted. It's visual aids, if you will. And now the hot tag comes into McCarthy, makes his way in.
Heavyweight champion and the
Scoop
former
slam.
heavyweight champion.
Seated position. And cannonball by McCarthy, but Rumble got his knees up.
But what do you think the damage that could be done to the knees for Jason Rumble?
Well, he's wearing knee pads, so that absorbs a lot of the impact on his end, but for McCarthy, his back bent in a way it's not supposed to.
Jason Rumble calling for the elbow from the top rope.
Big elbow now. You got a question again, telegraphing what you're going to do next. Never a sound strategy here.
Steve Beck and Ryan Matthews both reeling. Referees distracted by Ryan Matthews, who is reluctant to get out of the ring.
I think we've all been distracted by Ryan Matthews in this match.
Oh.
And McCarthy with his trademark as he goes up top for the belly to belly, but Ryan Matthews cuts him off at the pass.
Brings Mike McCarthy down. Jason Rumble still on the top rope.
And a big splash by Jason Rumble, but Reaper Steve Beck on the other corner. And he drops the big elbow on Rumble.
Almost landing on Mike McCarthy's head, though.
This is a war of attrition. All four men are down, and whoever the last man standing is will be their team will be the winner. And
super kick to Ryan Matthews, sends him out of the ring.
Steve Beck just pushed Bo Douglas in order to clear path to super kick Ryan Matthews there. And Bo Douglas now exercising his count again while both men are down. And Steve Beck
and Ryan Matthews fighting all the way to the back.
Absolutely. And now this is a one-on-one contest. And these guys have had their share of one-on-one contests in the past.
Hey, you can't count above 6.
They're up to 8 now. And Rumble's on his feet.
McCarthy's on his feet.
I thought we were going to have a Rocky Apollo Creed situation there. And there's a shot by the Boston Bad Boy and an uppercut.
Close.
A European uppercut by McCarthy there again. Ducks under the clothesline, has the backslide down in the cover. 1, 2. No.
Only a 2 count.
I think it was a 1 count. It was that slow. And a roll up by McCarthy, and Bo takes his sweet time to execute the count.
I think you were right when you said that he did take the offer.
And a Kowalski roll there into the cover, and again taking his time with a slow count.
Any normal referee, that would have been about at least a 4 count.
McCarthy might have to knock the Boston Bad Boy completely out cold to win this match. There's a cover, hooks the tights in a 3 and roll up. And the Brotherhood wins the matchup. Questionable refereeing by the Boston Bad Boy. I'm sorry, the Boston Bad Boys paid official, Bo Douglas there, allowing both the quick count and Bo Douglas hiding behind a fan. That tells you all you need to know about Bo Douglas there. And the Boston Bad Boy
just escaping with the win. Bo Douglas just cheating and helping the Brotherhood pick up the win.
And Speedy, sometimes you can't overpower them. Sometimes you can't outquick them. Sometimes you can't out anything them. But if you can always win, if you can outsmart them.
And if you can outbuy the referee.
That's all speculation on your part. We don't know that.
Well, he said that he gave an offer.
We don't know that was money, though.
Look at that, just taking the title.
What we do know is the Boston Bad Boy with a big victory, pinning the VCW Heavyweight Champion, Mike McCarthy, and that's got to line him up for another title opportunity, but Bo Douglas seems to be celebrating that. And cross body block.
Taking out Bo Douglas. Just fight with him.
And this has been a long time coming between these two, Sean Feeney.
Bo Douglas getting exactly what he deserves.
No. That's Mike McCarthy has a crazed look in his eyes here.
Mike McCarthy.
He does have his belt back, and Bo Douglas has tried to make off with his belt on more than one occasion. I think he's finally had enough of it.
Ducking out of the ring, Mike McCarthy standing tall.
And Bo got out while the getting was good, but McCarthy standing with victorious with his championship. Not victorious in the match, but victorious in the fight. And sometimes that's all you can ask for.
Hey, as long as he has his heavyweight championship, Mike McCarthy is still the best in VCW.
And the man to beat, and the man with the biggest target on his back, Sean Feeney.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Big Stick Mark Green, I am the Magic Sean Feeney. Have a nice night from Broken Hearts and Broken Bones. We'll see you next time for VCW Livewire.
Fans, stay involved with VCW by getting interactive. Go to VCWLivewire.com to read news and updates, or like us at Facebook.com/BellTimeVCW, or follow us at Twitter.com/BellTimeVCW. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch all the episodes of VCW Livewire. VCW Interactive. May 25th, 6 p.m., VCW presents Mayhem at the Bell-Time Club, 40 Broadway, Wakefield, Mass. For more information, go to VCWLivewire.com or call 781-241-7705 to reserve your seat today. Be there and don't miss out Saturday, May 25th, 6 p.m.